When we gaze upon the wonders of human civilization, from the flickering screen in our hands to the grandest cities ever built, we might forget that it all began with a terrible mistake. It's a story rooted in the dawn of time, a tale of two brothers whose very names defined their nature, and a gift that would change the world forever. This is not just a myth of gods and mortals. It is the story of how sorrow first entered the world, and why, even in our darkest moments, we cling to a single, fluttering light. In the primordial age, after the gods had triumphed over the Titans, two Titan brothers were given a monumental task to populate the newly formed Earth with creatures. They were Prometheus, whose name means forethought, and his brother Epimetheus, or afterthought. While Prometheus was wise and deliberate, Epimetheus was impulsive and acted on whims. Tasked with distributing gifts and abilities among the new creatures, he worked with a flurry of excitement. He bestowed the bear with thick fur and powerful claws, gave the eagle magnificent wings to soar through the heavens, and granted the turtle an impenetrable shell for protection. He reveled in his work, ensuring every animal was perfectly equipped for survival. But in his haste, he overlooked one crucial creation. When his work was done, he turned to find humanity standing before him, the last and finest of beings, but utterly defenseless, naked, shivering, and vulnerable. The weight of his disastrous oversight fell upon him. He had left nothing for mankind. Witnessing his brother's catastrophic error, and moved by pity for the frail humans, Prometheus resolved to correct this imbalance. He defied the divine order, ascending to the celestial realm to steal a sacred ember from the forge of Hephaestus, the gift of fire. This was more than just warmth and light. It was the spark of knowledge, craft, and civilization itself. He delivered this divine flame to humanity, empowering them to forge tools, build homes, and establish societies. However, this act of compassion was also an act of rebellion. Zeus, the mighty king of the gods, was incandescent with rage. His authority had been challenged, his sacred fire stolen for mere mortals. He vowed a terrible revenge, one that would not only punish the defiant Titan, but also make his cherished humanity suffer for their newfound power. Zeus's vengeance was not swift and simple like a thunderbolt, but cunning and cruel. He commanded the gods to create a new being, a beautiful evil to plague mankind. Hephaestus molded her from earth and water, giving her the form of a goddess. Aphrodite bestowed upon her unparalleled beauty and charm. Athena taught her the art of weaving, and Hermes, the messenger god, gifted her a cunning mind and a deceitful heart. This creation was Pandora, the all-gifted. Zeus presented this seemingly perfect woman to Epimetheus as a bride. Prometheus had warned his brother never to accept any gift from the vengeful Zeus. But Epimetheus, true to his name, forgot the warning. He was utterly captivated by Pandora's divine beauty and welcomed her with open arms, accepting Zeus's treacherous offering. Along with Pandora came another gift, a heavy, ornate jar, sealed tight, with strict instructions never to be opened. Living among mortals, Pandora was consumed by a relentless curiosity, a trait deliberately instilled in her by the gods. The mysterious jar called to her, its secrets gnawing at her mind day and night. What wonders could it hold? What divine treasures were locked away inside? The temptation became unbearable. Finally, she could resist no longer. With trembling hands, she lifted the heavy lid, breaking the seal. In that instant, a terrifying dark cloud of spirits erupted from the jar, a swarm of countless miseries never before known to humanity. Disease, envy, sorrow, poverty, pain, and death flew out, spreading across the globe to torment mankind for all time. Horrified by what she had unleashed, Pandora frantically slammed the lid shut. But it was too late. All the evils had escaped, all except for one tiny, fluttering spirit, left trapped at the very bottom. Elpis, the spirit of hope. So, while we live in a world afflicted by the sorrows Pandora unleashed, we are never truly lost. In the depths of our despair, at the bottom of our own personal jars of misery, we find that one last enduring gift. It is the quiet, persistent whisper of hope, reminding us that even after the worst has happened, there is still a reason to look toward the dawn. It is the final, most important part of our story, the light that Zeus, in all his fury, could never extinguish.